TNC's turn to ban.
Aw, oh, come on.
TNC's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team ban. TNC's turn to pick.
Earth Spirit.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Shadow Demon.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining.
StarLadder.
TNC's turn to pick.
Sand King.
Radiant team ban.
Yeah, pack it up. Let's go home. Game's over.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds
It's
remaining.
like a lot of faceless, right? Yeah, they gotta catch up.
TNC's turn to ban. Radiant team ban.
They start by banning Earth Spirit. I think Darkseer is probably more threatening for most lineups. Sam H plays a beastly Darkseer. Bad Rider as well instead of Earth Spirit. I'm very surprised about this. Probably. But I mean, Warriors Gaming, obviously a very strong team as well. I'm sure they'll come up with some kind of strategy to offset last game. They open up with Shadow Demon Slardar, and I think this is a good start. It's just completely taking a different route from their 5-man lineup. It seems like they're going to take the route where they go for pickoffs instead as well.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I mean, we saw what it's capable of. Got the option, why not, right?
Reserve time.
Crystal Maiden.
Radiant team pick.
I think it's
10
just one of those
seconds remaining.
heroes. I feel like Sand King is just very similar to Darkseer in the
5
sense that
seconds remaining.
there isn't really true counter to these heroes. Like if the people end up picking
Reserve time.
if you end up with Darkseer or Sand King, there's not really anything people can pick to essentially stop you from doing what you're meant to do in a game. For starters, you have Sand King and Earth Spirit. Both of these can utilize the mana like very, very well in the early game. Can constantly pressure. Earth Spirit really needs the mana. Sand King can definitely cause a lot of damage just spamming Burrow Strike. And she does have the cover of both of those heroes as well when it comes to using her ulti. Slark comes out, and Slark is one of those heroes I was definitely considering for TNC because he's probably one of the better carries when you're up against core Mirana, and that's definitely going to be the case here.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. TNC's turn to ban.
I think it's not bad, definitely. And
10
even if you get the
seconds
Savage
remaining.
Roar off, you could Dark Pact it. So if we might
5
actually see
seconds
some
remaining.
Blink Dagger build from Slark. I think it's actually pretty good here, especially against a Mirana as well.
Reserve time.
Yeah. I honestly think the only person I've ever seen really, really go for that build is QO Slark. That's like the only one. But you have to remember, TNC was MVP's favorite training partner, so they might have been picking up some tips from MVP. OD is banned out. They don't want to deal with that again for that Mirana matchup. I think Blink DK is actually really good here. Yeah. Sure it does. See a huge wall. And I think I think it's perfectly fine. You got Ember Spirit, you got Earth Spirit, Sand King, Slark. If you have a DK on top of it too, like I think Warriors Gaming just gets run over. I think Queen of Pain is also decent here. Trying to think of other mids.
TNC's turn to pick.
Actually the thing is they completely slipped my mind, but this is probably just to support Mirana. Most likely.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Sniper. Nah.
Reserve time.
Dragon Knight.
Oh, I'm a god. I'm
Radiant
so
team
good.
Pick.
I am so good. Yep. Praise me. Thank you. Thank you. Because I mean, I feel like if you have a Blink Dragon Knight, it's
10
just another way to go on the
seconds
Lone Druid, and even though the Lone Druid decides to target you, it's so difficult to kill off a
5
Dragon Knight.
seconds remaining.
Good against StarLadder, it's good against Mirana, it's good against everyone. And they do need someone who can buy those like tanky items, right? I think to see a pipe on Dragon Knight wouldn't even be out of the question if he gets like a really good start.
10 seconds remaining.
Alchemist.
Ooh. It's definitely looking like a strong draft. So we're just gonna have to see how well they can protect this Alchemist. Because if the Alchemist is uncontested, I mean, we all know how Alchemist turns out. That pressure is insane.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Here we go. We got Ben playing the offlane Slaughter. I think this is definitely one of his more comfort heroes. X-Nova playing the support Mirana. Ajit on the Lone Druid. Afu playing the Shadow Demon. And Nana going mid on the Alchemist. Meanwhile, on the dire side, we got Raven playing the Slark. And the mid, we got Tim's holding on to his Earth Spirit. Sam H on that Sand King. Cuckoo on Dragon Knight. And last but not least, Rior on the Maiden. Anything out of the ordinary just yet that we're seeing?
Anything out of the ordinary? Doesn't seem like it. All these lanes are kind of as we expected.
Yep. All right, so I got a newbie question to ask you. Okay. Why don't we see more alchemists? All right, this patch you have 4 bounty
30
runes.
seconds to battle.
You know, you could get a lot of gold with your Grievous Greed. Why do we only see him once, like every other, I don't know, 20 games or something, if that?
It's really hard for me to say. I think he's definitely not a bad hero. It's probably just teams not feeling very comfortable with the amount of pressure that could come out from the other team when you pick something greedy like an alchemist. Like, you really have to commit
Begins.
X-Nova.
to protecting.
Fortune.
Well, they got one of the best kind of way to protect him, which is running these kind of dual support rotations, making sure that, you know, if you're gonna try to gank out, you're gonna have to run past us. You're coming through. It looks like we did have like some big kind of war battle earlier here today, but is we gonna drop that sentry or not? It's gonna be off.
Fortunately for him, this ward is actually a very good sentry because it can spot out the potential block, and also that ward. But
Mind games, man, the next level.
People
ward.
know.
Yeah.
Tim's missing his first roll. Look at this huge wave Cuckoo has.
It's okay. Easy last hits, easy denies. Cuckoo. Almost perfect on the first 2 waves. 7-2.
That's actually very impressive.
Power going on Cuckoo. Speaking of which, looks like Ajit was able to pick up the first spot on the bottom side. Sorry for missing that one. Looks like Sand King being caught by, I imagine, the Shadow Demon disruption into the arrow combo.
That's what it was. And well, this is like pretty much a free lane for Raven. I think this is where you want to have your Crystal May to get as much farm as she can into jungle right now.
I mean, she probably doesn't ditch the lane completely, but like jungle in a nearby camp. And then come in for a little bit of harass.
Gotta get that bounty room first though.
Back in the mid lane, Nana is actually dropping quite low, but so is Cuckoo. Both mids waiting for that bottle to be delivered.
The prize is mine.
Surprised to see Cuckoo not going for the salve. I think normally against Alchemist you want to pick up that early salve.
Oh, interesting. He's got a full bottle, but he's gonna pop the shrine instead with his team. Okay. It looks like the gank's gonna come his way. Having a full bottle might be helpful to this gank, assuming he doesn't get completely chain stunned. Nana dropping the Acid Spray. Disruption is gonna be there. Arrow being lined up. Should be an easy one. Almost actually missed it. Cuckoo. The stun duration is just way too long. He's gonna Fire Breathe to reduce some damage, but no cigar. Nana gets the last hit here.
Yeah, very nice change of pace coming out of Warriors Gaming. They don't want to sit back and, you know, group up, wait for that group up. They're just taking the game into their own hands right now.
Nice play here. Tim rolls in, kicks Nana back. The arrow, though, is going to hit Tim's right under the Acid Spray. Nova now going in, trying to get some extra right-click damage. The creeps are helping out as well. Leaps forward, force out the Fairy Fire. I believe that was a couple of misses in a row. Did Cuckoo just bottle his ally? I think that's what happened.
He did Fairy Fire as well.
Yeah.
And he did already have a... Actually, I don't know if he had the tango going on already, but... Between the Fairy Fire and Cuckoo using the Breathe Fire to reduce his damage, there was just a... really no way for the Mirana to get that kill.
Like you said, nice change of pace here. Oh, I thought Raven for sure was going to pounce up top. Maybe even force out a kill. Can they just kill Ben here? I mean, he does have a 4-man shield, but...
I don't think you can kill him here. He's way too tanky.
I guess because CM really doesn't have that much damage output. All right, I need to watch this bottom lane.
Sam H trying to kill off Ajit, but important deal. Right place, right time once again.
Oh,
Invis rune.
Race for the Invis, and it picks it up.
Well, Tims and Rio are both smoked up here. Let's see where they head off to for the smoke. They might actually just go mid.
Mid is not an option anymore, though, right? Like, you have to land the Frostbite. Okay, stun.
It's right next to a sentry, though.
Frostbite? Yeah, there you go. That's gonna be a kill.
I sheathe one blade in the
And this is why the TNC need to keep up. They need to keep up this pressure on this Alchemist. You definitely don't want him to have an easy time.
I mean, I would argue that he's already gotten an easy time. I say that though, the CS for Nan is actually struggling a bit. 14 CS to the 26 of Cuckoo. Like the adjustment that Cuckoo made to the skill build, instead of taking that 3rd point Fire Brief, that Dragon Tail setup was so key.
This is more or less the standard build now. The 2-1-2.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you absolutely need that Dragon Tail for the moment you hit 6. It's a very easy setup.
I mean, some player opt to like just keep Dragon Blood at 1, just like get a little bit greedy with the nuke. But I hear you.
Definitely not here though. You're against an Alchemist.
Ooh, we have the first Midas build I've seen here from the Lone Druid. He's not stacking anything onto his bear, like no boots, no Orb of Venom. So this is not gonna be. Oh, arrow not gonna hit up top. So this is gonna still be the range Lone Druid build.
Oh,
but...
Raven, he's going back in.
Okay. Gonna
hit
hit
out Ben.
Ben, 2-man crusher. Rior trying to get in position. Frostbite is going to hit. Defensive disruption is in position, but they should be able to get the kill. Raven, Ben juking to the right here. Can he actually get off another crush? It will be big. It's going to be a 2-man crush. Tim's first one to go down. Rior, second one to go down. Raven now being chased.
And Ben is still not dead.
Yeah, he is not. Okay. He has to die here, right? Like
he has to die here.
Wait. Okay.
Oh, okay. Nice play by Raven.
Still though, like
that was really good from WG.
Turning a kill around to 2 kills for your team. Nice.
bottom lane. Sam H is not afraid of this lone druid.
Oh, he did just see like a bunch of fight up top, so.
Yeah, but even then, like, most of the time when you're against 1v1 against a lone druid is a very, very strong 1v1 hero.
Nah, he's not gonna agree. Don't worry. So, what do you think about the Midas addition to the build? Because normally it's phase Dragonlance into Maelstrom, right?
I mean, it's maybe it's that adjustment we were talking about. You know, they don't want to group up. They're just happy with what they have here. I mean, they do have an alchemist as well, right? So it's a very greedy build. So you might as well go all the way with it.
Okay, well,
farm ring route.
I'm not sure if any build would help him in this scenario. Just gonna get wrecked here by the TNC gang crew. Now X Nova in the enemy jungle.
Oh, they know Cuckoo is here.
Courier.
They need the stun to hit first.
Okay. There's gonna be a that arrow though. Who does he want? Who does he want? Cuckoo. Not exactly sure who he wants.
Nah, there's no way you can chase. He doesn't have dragon form, so the stun isn't gonna connect. Just coming off cooldown now.
A soldier's fortune.
They stacked for Nana? Nana's level 8.5 all of a sudden. They did stack for him.
I mean, probably taking all the bounty runes as well, right? He's like the highest net worth by a decent wide margin.
I mean, look at his build. This is the greediest build possible.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. This'll come in.
Normally, I would say, actually, no, this is actually fine.
No,
I see a lot.
This is the standard Alc mid build, right? Like,
it's just that 1 point difference, but I've seen a lot of Alcs just go for a 1 point instead.
yeah,
They are really
acid first.
Yeah, they are really giving him all of these bounty runes. He's not even going for the standard armlet. Going for that
straight radiance.
Just straight up.
Yeah, he's almost got the relic. Like, this is, looking at this, I would be very worried if I'm a TNC fan. Because this is not a good control for the alchemist.
Oh, he unfortunately wasn't able to kill off both camps before the respawn.
Also not using his IT. Oh, there we go.
IT.
Yeah, man.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, Cuckoo pressuring tier 2 with his dragon form. I think pressuring the towers is really, really important for TNC right now because I think this just isn't enough pressure. Everything missing.
Yo, X Nova. Well, that Michael Jordan leap gets out of trouble. I mean, they're pressuring towers. I just don't think it's enough.
Yeah, I feel like that's the case as well.
Like, I feel like getting towers is nice. Oh my god, they're getting really hard on Nana. Can we get a kick? Got him.
Oh,
alright, Savage.
so unfortunate.
Gonna let it loose. This is what they need. They need kills on Alchemist. I don't think getting any towers is... I mean, that's good still, but I think that kill is worth more than like a tower kill. Oh, Raven. No thoughts of a Blink Dagger. I mean, seeing Alchemist, you can't probably go Blink anymore because of the Radiant Spur.
Yeah. Well, Sam H is actually pretty close to his Blink Dagger. If there's going to be a good time to strike, it would probably be when he gets the Blink Dagger and Slark finishes his Shadow Blade. And then you just plant super aggressive wards and just keep fighting in their jungle. You don't want to give them the space to farm.
I mean, you probably don't even need Slark's Shadow Blade. Like, Slark is very independent. Like, he could go whenever at his own discretion. I think the Blink is probably the key factor here. The other important thing is I need to keep an eye out on Cuckoo's build. Like, I feel like Slark is a great damage hero, but I don't think him alone is going to be able to out-carry an Alchemist.
Against an Alchemist.
Yeah, so Cuckoo needs to go damage, which he is.
I might actually still consider, depending on how the next 5 to 10 minutes goes, he might actually still go for that Blink Dagger after his armlet.
Even against the Radiance?
Even against Radiance, yeah.
Okay. I think I'm a bigger fan of like a AC Rush here. You're facing it up against a lot of minus armor. Acid Spray, Corrosive Haze. Medallion likely coming out.
I think that's fine too. I think after he goes to Armlet, regardless of what he goes, I think he actually does need a BKB. Right, another smoke comes out of TNC. He does have his blink, yeah.
Okay,
going straight towards mid lane. This is definitely the right place to be.
But Afu is already in position. He knows the ganks is coming. Tims is gonna roll forward. He needs to. Well, the ganks revealed, and they're gonna just turn back.
All right, this is where Nana just doesn't even show up in lane. Just go finish your Radiance in the jungle.
I mean, casual 150 gold bounty runes. By the way, Blink Dagger's up on Ben as well.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
From my shadow.
Radiant's middle tower is
They have protection. Yep, they see Afu. Nice silencer by Tims. That's gonna be one kill. It seems like WG still wants to fight this. Ben's coming in. As soon as Ben reveals his invisibility, Sam H is gonna strike. He's got invisible and he's gonna go right in and they blow up the Crystal Maiden. Alright, Sam H.
TNC have to be careful here. They need a back now.
They see Nana. Nana's up on the high ground here. They're gonna roll up, and here comes both of the AoE ultimates onto Nana. But is it gonna be enough? No, the Fire Breath is gonna take him out. Ben surrounded by a couple of heroes here. They have Burrow Strike coming down. Nice kick here. The arrow though goes onto the Sankey. Not gonna be able to break chain.
Raven in the backline. He's getting more.
Yep. Do they have
He's gonna find all of them.
Oh, Nova unable to leap away, and that fire burns the ass. Afu.
One more. He's out of stones.
Yeah. Well, that was a great fight by TNC. 4 hero kills, a tier 1, getting both the cores on the side of Radiant. And I do believe they delayed the Radiance, right? Yeah. I see that.
Perfect timing on that Shadow Blade. Slark comes in, perfect time, hits the backline with the Shadow Blade because they just completely don't expect it. And Lone Druid is not in any position to fight against the Slark.
Even though I think it might still pay off, this WG Gambit. I feel like drafting Alchemist and Lone Druid together, especially a Midas Lone Druid, is a tad too greedy, if you ask me.
I would
Again,
definitely agree with you there. But
it seems like they're getting away with it, so I don't know.
Yeah. Play a little more safely. Wait for that Radiance. Oh, Radiance is ready now. Up now.
So Cuckoo is combining what you and I were saying, right? I say Cuckoo needs more damage. You say he needs more control and initiation. Oh, Shadow Blade is a nice bit of both.
You gotta go invis to catch out the Syllabear. Arrow? Oh, Cuckoo. I mean, that arrow. Oh, they're just gonna go for it.
Wait.
That arrow.
Wait. Is this a chain set? Oh, he could get off his ult. I think he needs to jump the hell out of there. Oh, but the Radiance burns plus the acid. And now Sam H is in a lot of trouble. Sam H gonna also go down. What an arrow by X Nova. Just, I mean, I'm gonna say he guessed it. It looked pretty good. Reor is gonna be the +1 here.
They had a word to see the Slark
coming in from this side.
Yeah, that was very, very good arrow, but more impressively is the fact that the rest of the team were able to just commit to that arrow hitting.
Yeah. I mean, most of the time you hit an arrow like that, you're like, okay, well, let's just... nothing happens.
That's really deep. Yeah. But they knew what was up. They were...
And that's just not deep enough. Oh, Tim's gonna be in a lot of trouble. He's also gonna get picked off here, and now that's gonna be yet another kill. They want to fight this. It seems like Cuckoo does have a double damage. Okay, that's gonna be 1 kill. Buyback from Tims. Do they have detection for this fight? That's the question. Arrow's gonna sit Sam H. Okay, they're gonna chase on Nana. Do they actually see him? Oh, Invis runs out here, and Nana gonna get caught. That pounce has to hit here. Nana gonna get pounced, and the rest of the team is gonna come in. Nana's gonna get picked. That was a buyback from Tims, but well worth it when you pick off the Alchemist.
That double damage coming in the clutch for Cuckoo. And once again, we're experiencing that quick back and forth action for both teams.
Yeah, I feel like this game is perhaps the more like even games, one of the more even games we've seen today though. Still, I think the economy game of WG is just running away with the show because Ajit has his Radiance running, sorry, Midas running. Then the Alchemist has the Radiance running.
TNC are doing very, very well though. Cuckoo is really, really farmed for a DK. 16 minutes in, he has Armlet and a Shadow Blade. This is a lot of farm. And if you're playing an alchemist, you always want to be like really, really far ahead in terms of net worth. But he's on par with this DK. That is, in my opinion, pretty far behind.
Do you think skipping the armlet has like harmed his survivability in any of these fights?
Yes, I think it has.
Okay, because there's
felt very safe, right? Like he was doing really well.
Right.
So I guess he decided, I can take the greedier route, and then right as he makes that decision, he gets punished
multiple times. I mean, there are scenarios where like you just get caught out by like 4 people, and there's no matter what item you have, you just die there. But
smoke. Lone Druid might get caught here.
Lone Druid, does he have the Savage Roar? Nova? Oh, Savage Roar is gonna push a couple people away. He's gonna straight up TV Crystal made an ultimate. Do they have enough damage? Oh my god. Oh, they killed the bear! And then they kill him! Yo, top lane, looks like we're gonna have another fight going on. Sam H finds the Mirana. And all of a sudden, TNC strikes back. This is how you pressure this team. This very, very greedy team killed them multiple times.
Oh, they want to fight bottom as well.
Rior does have the frostbite. The TP gets canceled, and Nana, he's in here for good. Okay, the stun. Not gonna get him out, and that's gonna be yet another kill by TNC.
And that's another kill for Raven. And DK has now overtaken the Alchemist.
Yeah, the courier also died. I think delivering an item or 2. Well,
and all of a sudden, we were talking about how the greedy draft is working. Not so much anymore. They are just falling further and further behind, and TNC not going to have any issues like keeping up this aggression with all this like map control that they've gained.
I mean, on one side you could say it's TNC being very lucky that their smoke gangs are connecting. On the other flip side, you could say that WG just need to watch their positioning more, because you had tier 1, you had an alchemist behind a tier 1 tower. I don't know what he was doing there, but especially without the armlet, he needs to play much safer.
Well, he did finish his armlet, but I mean, I think he was just playing so aggressively because he saw Mirana getting ganked by 2 at top, and then Lone Druid getting ganked by 3 in his own jungle. He probably assumed like there's no way he's gonna get caught out, but he's overstayed his welcome.
I know we talked about the importance of armlet, but since he got it as like the next follow-up item to Radiance, do you think something like a BKB would have been better?
Oh, definitely. If you're gonna go greedy, like you actually have to stay greedy. If you're going for BKB, why would you even pick Alchemist in the first place, right?
Well, I'm just seeing how he dies to every fight, but if he has BKB, he wouldn't die. And then that's gonna allow you to go, AC, Shivas, or whatever you need to go.
This is a very, very risky Roshan.
Yeah. Nana does have his ult. We'll turn it on right now. Here comes Cuckoo. They see him. Burrow Strike. It's going to hit Ben. That's their initiator. Here comes Tim's. Nice defensive disruption is going to come on Tim's. Gets stunned up, and he might just die before he casts anything. Does get off the ultimate. Rior letting it go, but not too much damage output. Meanwhile, on the back line, Raven just chopping everybody up. They isolate 3 of 4, and the rest of WG is shrining up. Damage still very healthy. Still has Epicenter to go. Gets eyes on a couple of these guys. Is he gonna go in? That's the question. Nana comes in as well. Burrow Strike, Epicenter gets channeled, but there's no backup. It's just gonna be a 1v1 situation, but nice armlet by Nana. Okay, Raven meanwhile gets yet another kill. Sam H thinking about Burrow Striking in again, but Blink Dagger gets canceled. Is he gonna make a play? No. But that's gonna be a 4-0 for TNC?
All I know is TNC destroyed them in that team fight. They didn't lose anything.
Yeah. They get the Roche. That was a very curious Roshan attempt by WG. I mean, let's agree that they were behind, which they were behind. But were they that behind that they needed to make a desperate Roche attempt under the vision of TNC?
I think it was a decent attempt, but I think they definitely overestimated their damage. Like you have a Slardar, but that was still such a slow Roshan.
Yeah, Slardar, you had Acid Spray.
Yeah, like this is the kind of draft you would expect a really fast Roshan to be.
Raven. Here comes the pounce. Nana pops the ultimate. The arrow is gonna hit on the backline. Raven though does not crack it off immediately. That's gonna be a deny, but it doesn't matter. Get the kill. Ben gonna be on the run. He's in the trees, but he cannot blink away because of the urn. Kick, that's gonna find him. Nova's gonna grant vision, and that's gonna be yet another double kill for TNC.
And once again, Nana goes down. He's not making any progress on his items.
Yeah, and he's falling further and further behind in terms of network.
And Cuckoo, he's picked up his BKB already. Like, how do you even deal with Cuckoo at this point?
I mean, look at Lone Druid. I guess he doesn't have actually that much. I mean, normally at this point you have the Mjolnir finish without the Midas.
He's not even going for that Mjolnir either. He's going for that Hurricane Pipe. It's just gonna be a severe lack of damage coming out of Warrior Gaming.
Do you know if you could push yourself out of pounds if you target Hurricane Pipe for the double pushback?
Your pounce? No, you can't.
You can't,
get
right?
out of it.
I mean, the
Has to
normal
be like a
force staff.
blink.
Okay. Raven. He sees Ajit.
Oh, he sees Ajit.
Okay,
Nova. This is definitely the
go.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
Oh, wait, he gets off the ultimate. Savage Roar's gonna, well, give them a little bit of extra movement speed and run away. Dragon Knight though, Nana, what are you doing? He gets defensively forced back. The kick though has him, and they just get him dead. I think he missed the armor toggle.
Everyone gets caught by Tim's.
Yeah, Magnetize going in a couple here. The bear goes down here, and Ben just melts, even with the Shine regen. And now Ajit will get a lot of movement speed and just run the hell out of there. But the bear, that's just the second bear. Raven's going deep. Alright, don't let the bear go this time around. Cuckoo needs to Shadow Blade out. Everyone's super low, but they win yet another team fight.
This TNC snowball is insane. I actually am not too sure how you can actually farm your way back into this game, because Alchemist doesn't even have Manta right now. And if you don't have the Manta, it's very difficult to push out the lanes for your team to farm.
Oh, he's got the BOT finish, but as we saw in multiple occasions, being outside the map is just not safe.
Alright, X-Nova, 800 away from his scepter, but is it really gonna amount to anything?
I mean, normally when Mirana gets up the scepter, she's able to like split push and force out the pressure and everything, but I feel like that's not fulfilling any holes that the team is having, right? Because Alchemist could already do that. Like, this Scepter just represents a little bit more damage output in fights, which is what they need, but I feel like they just need to survive as well. Which is...
Yeah, the cores on TNC are just out of control right now.
Yeah.
Did you see how fast everyone died? Cuckoo almost has some Hyperstone already. How does the DK farm this quickly?
I mean, he's killing people. He's 8-1 and 8. Or sorry, he's 11-1 and 2. Excuse me. The 8-1 and 8 was only the Slark. #1 net worth.
Looks like the cores on TNC are having a good time.
I mean, and you said that he should get a hood. I'm just saying.
I said that he could.
He could get a hood.
I don't say he should. I said he could.
Alright. Yeah, he ain't getting any hoods.
Why would you need a hood when you're this far ahead, though?
Yeah, just stomping kids. Moonlight Shadow comes through. They see the Crystal Maiden. But is Crystal Maiden really the one you want, or is it the Dragon Knight that's killing your team,
Oh,
Ben?
he's so strong.
Gets a stun, BKB, Ben. Oh my god, one hit away. Fire Brief, oof. A little bit short. Back in the other side of the map, Raven. Oh, he sees Nana. Nana, run, my friend. Sweet child, run for your life. Tim's is on your butt, and that's gonna be another kill.
Creep Wave is a little far behind, but they're just gonna go top. Dragon Form is still up on Cuckoo, and once again, what is your answer to this massive Dragon Knight? He just BKBs and your team just completely powerless.
Okay, good arrow. Tim's gonna Dark Pack it off immediately. Well, whatever fight that they want to have, they definitely need the Alchemist back. Here comes the bear, and they're gonna just pop drums and hit buildings. Look at this. Okay. Cuckoo runs away. Dragon Form's out. They glyph. And TNC, are they gonna back off of this? No, Raven wants the Rex. Okay, disruption. Wow, that silence. He expects the Slaughter to come in. And he was right. Damn it, Tims.
He's just too good at Earth Spirit. You gotta ban it. Gotta ban it.
I mean, you did actually say, like, let's just pack it up. And go home, which is, you know?
Oh, Cuckoo changes up his build, doesn't go for the AC anymore. Ends up going for the Maelstrom.
Yeah, Mjolnir.
Once he gets the Mjolnir, that damage output is going to be insane.
I mean, Mjolnir versus Radiance is great. Like, that thing is going to be constantly proccing. And this is, I think, the first 7-patch game that there is no Helm with the Dominator. Because normally it's just so common to have, like, random creeps running around the map. Both carries getting one.
Oh, that's a good point. Rana's getting closer to that Manta. I think he actually really needs his Manta if they want to stand a chance in this game. It's their only hope of pushing out the lanes.
Well, pushing out the lanes in a safely manner, right? Because
yeah,
right now every time they try to go on push, they're dead.
Yeah, especially since you're against.
Wait, you come to slay the dragon?
It's because there's like 2 Shadow Blades running around as well. There's no way you're gonna safely push out lanes.
Yeah. I mean, normal logic says like, oh, you have 1 Shadow Blade, the second player shouldn't get the Shadow Blade because protection gets, you know, more effective. But when the map is stretched so wide and you're just getting picked off so many times because of the Shadow Blade, the Blades have definitely paid for themselves.
All right, they know Cuckoo is up here. Can all 5 of them kill him? I honestly do not think they can.
Depends if it BKB or not. Oh, not if you use the Shadow Demon. Yeah. Pops the BKB. Ben is also dead.
They are cutting off the wave. Nana is all the way up here.
Raven's inside the base, and Ajit is going shit as he gets gangbanged by 3. And now they're gonna go on the Raxus. Alright, do they even have creeps in the base? Looks like they died, but it doesn't matter. That's gonna be the melee Rax. The mid Rax is gonna be siege under as well. Alchemist, where you at? Your base? Come defend your base.
No, he's here. He just can't defend.
Okay.
They're so desperate now that he can't even go for the Manta. He's just going for the
SF1. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's gonna be enough here. Next Nova is gonna die a couple hits. Okay, actually waits out the pass and leap out, but the Crystal Maiden ultimate, the Sam H ultimate. That won't be enough. Tims might die to the tower. He will die to the tower, but the GG is called. And TNC Lexus and Musho takes down a easy 2-0 against WG.
I honestly was really expecting, like,